Okay, now that that's out of the way, let's get this video started. So, I've been waiting to do this for a couple days, and now that we actually have some decent weather, decent hot Mississippi weather, it's almost 90 degrees outside, and it's only 9 o'clock. So I've been waiting to do this video for a couple of days, and shout out to Seth's Bike Hacks for turning me on to this. You know, I enjoyed the review he did and figured I'd do my own. So I'm filming with my GoPro right now because I want to take my phone and try out the case and see how good it fits and all that stuff. So I got the out front bike mount from Quadlock because this is my phone mount now. It does the job, but not really for what I use the bike for. It's okay. But I also got this camera mount. So we're gonna put that on there and see how it works. I've not opened any of this yet. So I wanted to wait till I did the video to open it and try it out. So without further ado, let's get it on. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and unbox this stuff. And I'm going to try out the case on my S10 Plus. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Otter case off now and put this case on, and we're gonna see how snug it fits. If it fits snug enough and provides enough protection, I may leave this one on there and just do away with the Defender Pro. Alright, so it's nice and thick. It has a foam insert on it. Good indentation for the locking mechanism there. Instructions. No stickers, unfortunately. Been nice for my helmet. Fits really good. It's good and tight. I'm not going to be like them other guys and bang my phone around, but it's nice. Good quality. And I don't think that's going to come out. Next we have the mount. I'm going to open this up. It says suits bar sizes 22.2 millimeter to 35 millimeter. Instructions, shows you how to put it on, what thickness to use, how to snap it in, twist it, all that stuff. So here we have the different spacer sizings, and there's like a kind of a soft, it's kind of a soft compound, like a urethane type. Yeah, it's nice and pliable. Now we're going to install the camera mount. Oh look, it even comes with a little Allen screw. How nice. Allen wrench. Oh, that's tiny. So this goes onto the bottom, screws right onto the bottom of there. And the screws have Loctite on them. Very tiny Allen hex screws. So we're going to go ahead and put the camera mount on the bottom before I mount it up to the bike. So I might add that Quadlock does not send a Allen wrench for the size screws that you will need to mount the camera mount onto the mechanism. So you'll have to have a really small Allen wrench. I don't know the size. I think this was a T10. That's what this is. So whenever we get this all buttoned up, we're going to go out and test it. What's up, boys? So I have the Giant Stance 2 2020, and I have the Giant Connect bars. I think they're 32 millimeters. So we will need the 31.8 millimeter or 1 1/4 spacer to mount this on here. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this thing off. Just unscrews. Don't get me wrong, this was a good phone mount, but you know, with trail riding and everything like that, it just floppy, real floppy. For like regular biking, you know, very light trails, things like that. Yeah, I could see it working, but not for what I do. One thing I just noticed is you want to get the spacer aligned with the clamp end of the phone holder. That way you get a good tight clamp on it and it closes at the same time. Try that position. Alright, now we'll snap the phone into it. Oh yeah. I don't think that's going anywhere. Yeah, that's pretty pretty freaking secure there. I really like the GoPro mount right there because, you know, I can get me crashing and eating it in first person view instead of wearing a chesty. I like that. We're gonna take the 6 and we're gonna attach it to the mount. Let's see how it does. And there you go. Have one for the chest and one for the front of the bike. Just have to do something with the cables. It's real secure. I like it. Yep, just gotta position it and do something with the cables. Maybe tuck them back like that. Now we can go torture test this thing. I'm interested to see how it's going to fare. Our trails around here ain't too downhilly. We have a couple gnarly jumps and a couple hills, but nothing major. When I go to Auburn, I'd really like to test it out then. So let's get to the torture test part.
Workout resumed.
shit.
1 mile completed. Duration 6 minutes 32 seconds. Current speed 7.5 miles per hour. Average speed 9.3 miles per hour.
All right, so the Quadlock's really holding up. I really enjoy it. It's not going anywhere, and I'm using the GoPro right now, but the mount is also A1. I'm just blown away by the quality of this thing and the durability of it. And as you saw in the video, you know, like I said, we don't have very many jumps around here or big stuff like that, but from what I've hit, it's held up pretty good. I'm surprised, but it does very well. That did really good. Very impressed. My other one would have definitely fallen off on that one. We hit a rain shed loop here. Bring y'all around the berm. Oh. Long way. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna hit this small jump one more time because it's like probably 101 degrees right now. It's pretty hot, and I'm already in 3 miles. I know that ain't a lot, but on a really hot day like this, it's a lot. So I'm gonna hit this last jump, and then I'm gonna head back to the truck.
Workout resumed. Duration 13 minutes 32 seconds.
Yeah.
Current speed 9.5 miles per hour. Average speed 8.9 miles per hour.
That was a good jump. It's a good hang time on that one. Come on, you can do it. Shut up, legs.
Workout paused. Workout resumed.
All right, here's my final thoughts on the Quadlock now that I'm back at the truck. I've got to say, this thing is very, very robust and strong. I've hit some good jumps with it. They're not really that big here. You know, I'm sure without a doubt that if I hit bigger jumps, longer jumps, whatever, it would hold up no problem whatsoever. Not a doubt in my mind. Also, this foam
Duration 18
is not
minutes
coming
26
off.
seconds.
It's not coming off at all.
Distance 3.02 miles.
Okay. Unless, try to do this with one hand, unless you push that. This thing is not, you hear how snappy that thing is? It is not coming off, guys. Now the only thing that I can see that could be a problem with this thing is if you crash. We're all gonna crash, especially mountain biking, trail riding, even riding on the road. I would recommend not to crash with this thing, because if you crash with it and your handlebars dig in, whatever, it's gonna break your phone, 100%. If not, you need to consider yourself really lucky, because as robust as this thing is, it gives some give. It gives a little bit, but in the events of a crash, I could see the phone breaking. So don't crash. If you're gonna crash, make sure you take the phone off first, and the GoPro, if you have one on there, the GoPro mount, 100%. I did have to move the cables out of the way though, so to be out of the way of the viewfinder, but 100%, I love it. I would honestly recommend this Quadlock bike phone holder to anybody with a bike. Doesn't matter if you're a road biker, mountain biker, downhill, trail rider, whatever. Myself personally, I have ordered the Quadlock armband and the phone holder for the windshield on the vehicles because I like it so much. It's top-notch quality, and I think, my personal opinion, it'll hold up on whatever kind of riding you're doing. Just don't crash. All right, thanks for watching, y'all.